First Best of York out now!
Koa, bird woman.
Don't miss out on the top highlights of past streams.
Oh, I'm on fire. This man is on fire.
Okay guys, and welcome to today's selection of vanilla enhancing mods for 1.16.5. But don't leave yet over here for 1.17 because some of these are actually even available for 1.17. And of course, this is all for Forge, but some even for Fabric, so let's start! 3D skins layers. This mod, both for Fabric and Forge, makes it so that your skin is rendered 3D instead of the normal paper looking layers. Especially, well, you can see that in your inventory. Here's my friend Unholy and his skin in 3D look. The best part about this mod is that you can just add it to your client and join any existing server, because it's client-side. But another Reforged. This is a really big thing. Nether is one of the biggest Nether expanding mods, but currently it was only available for Fabric. Well, don't cry anymore, it is here! The Forge port! Isn't this awesome? I've decided against a full showcase at the moment as it's still in beta, and for example the mobs don't spawn naturally. But as soon as it gets released, you can bet that I will review it. Realisitc Bees. Ever thought the bees from Minecraft are just not realistic enough? Just look at them! Well, welcome to Realisitc Bees. This one tackles the realism of bees, firstly making them smaller. Then there's a chance the bees can lose its stinger upon attacking. This will result into special particles around the bee, which indicates it will die in 1 minute. And when a stinger stays in the player, it will pump poison into him for another 30 seconds. Or you can just use shears as a pair of tweezers and pull it out. But the best part is that it's very highly configurable. If you don't like something from this mod, just change it or disable it. It even modifies the spawn rate of bees. Tidbits. Are you looking for more villagers? Then try out Tidbits. Firstly, the engineer. His workstation is the redstone workbench. He sells redstone related items. Crafted with a stripped log and an iron axe, the log splitting table is the drop site for the lumberjack. He sells wood related items such as saplings and logs. The next workstation is the blueprint table made with 2 lapis and 4 planks. It creates the contractor. This one trades with various building blocks. And lastly, use the normal vanilla jukebox to create the disc jockey. He will trade with music disc but as well grant you access to 2 new hats. The blue mouse mask and the marshmallow mask. They don't add any armor points but they are just fashionable. All of these villagers have their own houses and can therefore spawn in villages. A block that even the disc jockey sells are the disco tiles. These are craftable and very stylish. Depending on when you place them, they will change the color. Now to the last feature of this great mod. You can craft charcoal blocks. Out of chain, you can craft chainmail, which makes chainmail armor craftable. And you can find a few new music discs in dungeons. All of them are biome related and can only be found in their respective biomes. Within a gravel, one can find a flint ore, which, well, drops flint. In the Nether you can now grab sulfur ore, which will drop gunpowder. Green and lime dye can now be crafted from blue and yellow. The Enchanting Secretaire. Did you ever find yourself flooded in enchanted books? Now this is a very simple and intuitive design to store all of your enchanted books in one place and even reuse them. Firstly, craft an Enchanting Secretaire by combining a lectern and an anvil in the smithing table. Then create the enchantment notebook and place it on your Enchanting Secretaire. Now take your books and save your enchants into the notebook with a right click. If you interact with the secretaire or punch of the book, you can view all of your saved enchants in the book itself. Punch the secretaire to as well get back your books. For every 10 books saved in this block, 1 row of books will be displayed in the lower part. Maximum 64. This is very helpful to save storage, but also it will merge the same enchants together, creating higher tiered enchants. Now let's get to the reusing enchants. Firstly, you need to craft the enchanting table cloth with 3 obsidian and 1 diamond and equip the secretaire with it. Now place your equipment and right click the notebook. Decide for a compatible enchant and click done. Now grab a stick and you can start enchanting. If you click multiple times it will even upgrade the enchant. Or you can just punch with a stick to scroll through the available tiers of enchants. Spoiled eggs. Ever wondered why Minecraft eggs never go bad? Well, let's change to that. Firstly, you can find spoiled eggs in shipwrecks or villages, or when eggs should normally expire, laid by chickens. These spoiled eggs will poison entities if they get hit with it. And as well, they can hatch zombie chickens. These cute. They will munch on your feet, but beware, if encountered in a large amount, can be deadly. These can as well sometimes lay spoiled eggs. Zombie chickens are indeed undead, but will even attack foxes and ocelots. You can configure if zombie chickens should naturally spawn when spoiled eggs expire. Mannequins! Again a mod for both Fabric and Forge. Mannequins aren't only a great decoration block for your training facilities, they are easy to use and can even display the strength of your latest weapons. So let's start. Craft mannequins like this and you can place them down. To break one, sneak hit it, by the way. Firstly, the body. Select any body part to manually rotate it. On your right side there are 3 sliders. The first one is the Y-axis, the second one is the Z-axis, and the last one is the X-axis. You can equip your mannequin with a shield, sword, helmet, and a chestplate. The best part is the damage indicator. How many hearts of damage you deal is indicated by the black hearts it will spit out after an attack. Rotten Piglins! This one adds 2 variants of the normal Piglins into the game, making your Nether a little more vivid. Firstly, the Rotten Great Warrior. Found in Basalt Delta biomes and Soulsun valleys. Piglins are still not afraid of them, but he will indeed be aggressive towards players. 88 health points, he is quite the tough boss, but he can even drop a netherite scrap, although these can be found very rarely. And then we have the Rotten Burning Piglin. Partly made out of netherrack, is again hostile. He hates striders as well. With his special ability to set opponents on fire, he can be a tough challenge, but at least he has only 20 HP. Netheric Food! This one just adds a few food items into your world. Firstly, you can roast nether warts. If combined with blaze powder, you can get blaze stew that grants strength and fire resistance. Combine both funguses to acquire the fungus stew. It grants conduct power. And lastly, hoglins can drop their own meat now. You can cook it. And now to an honorable mention. Hyperion. Again another enhancing mod? Yes. And this is again better. I added it on the list so I can fully review it later. Firstly, it adds capsulings, small capsule entities that are passive. The next rather unfinished mob is the Basalt Devourer. It scavenges through the basalts to find prey to munch on. During release, this mod shall contain over 20 mobs, 3 bosses and even new biomes. I'm really excited for the progress, so help out while it's still in early access. That was today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like or even consider to subscribe, and please check out my gaming channel. I'm really trying to get it to 5k. It would mean so much to me. It would mean the whole world to me, so yeah. Maybe check it out so you don't miss out on any funnies. And we'll see us in the next video. Ciao!